welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing this look. This is the kind of makeup you want to do when you know you're going to be out in the heat all day. The techniques I'm going to show you today usually help me with my makeup last all day long, even if it's humid outside. So I really hope you guys like today's video. If you do like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. As usual, I'm going to go ahead and start with priming my face. And for that today, I'm going to use my Tatcha silk canvas. I'm going to take some of this on my fingers and apply it all over my face. Then I'm also going to take my Tarte's Clean Slate primer and I'm going to apply this just in my T-zone. And this primer will just help you fill in any pores that you have. When you want your makeup to last a little bit longer, you want to prep your skin the right way. You want to make sure you apply primers, and that is why I'm applying 2 primers here. The makeup sticks onto it and lasts all day long and doesn't just melt off. Next, I'm also going to take this Urban Decay B6 primer. This is also a prep spray. This I also use on a daily basis, especially when I'm running out of the house or I don't have time to put like the primers on or fill in the pores. This is a really good primer to do that. It also helps minimize your pores and longevity of your makeup. Even if you don't have the spray, that's okay. You can go ahead and use your Urban Decay All Nighter and it'll do basically the same thing. Even if you don't have Urban Decay, you can just go ahead and spray your face with any setting spray that you have on hand. And now I'm just going to wait for it to dry for a few minutes and then we'll go ahead and start with our foundation. Once I feel like it's dried up a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my foundation. And for my foundation today, I'm going to use this Laura Mercier's foundation, and this is in the shade Suntan. I'm going to go ahead and apply the first layer of this foundation using the stippling brush from Sephora. So right now we've just applied a very thin layer of the whole foundation. Next, I'm going to grab my Huda Beauty's Tantour in the shade Medium, and then I'm going to go ahead and contour. And I'm going to take just a little bit of it onto my forehead. And then using the other side of that brush, I'm going to go ahead and just stipple it into the skin. I'm using very light pressure and I'm just buffing it in a little bit. Once I've blended that out, I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to pick up some foundation. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go all over my face and apply a second layer of my foundation. And I'm not really picking up a lot of product, I'm just picking a little bit of a product. And once I've blended everything out, I'm just going to take this all over my contoured area. Next, I'm going to take my concealer from Too Faced, and this is in the shade Sand. And I'm just going to highlight with this a little bit. I'm just keeping it at this level, right over here. I'm not going to bring it all the way. And I always like to take it around my mouth because I get a lot of pigmentation there. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender and go ahead and blend everything out. Once I've blended it out, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier's translucent powder and I'm very lightly going to set it under my eyes. I'm going to grab my MAC Studio Fix in the shade NC40 and I'm just going to buff it all over my face. For my bronzer, I'm going to take this MAC's Give Me Sun and I'm just going to take this wherever I've contoured. For my blush today, I'm going to go into my all-time favorite. This is MAC Cosmetics Melba, and I'm going to pick this up on a big fluffy brush and I'm going to apply this to the highest points of my cheeks. Now that I've almost applied all of my powder products, I'm going to take my Urban Decay's All Nighter and I'm just going to spray this all over my face. And then I'm just going to pick up my beauty blender and I'm just going to press everything in. Now let's go ahead and start with our eyes. And for my eyes today, I'm going to pick up this Tantour and I'm going to pick this up on the same brush that we had used earlier. And I'm just going to dab this all over my eyes. And then you take the bigger side of it and you just blend it out. And then I'll pick up my beauty blender and blend out the edges just to clean it up a little bit. And then I'm going to use that smaller side. I'm not picking up any product, whatever's left on it. And I'm just going to run it along my lower lash line. Next for my eyes, I'm going to take the Stilla's Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Smoldering Satin. And I'm just going to apply this in the middle. I'm going to put a little bit right there. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to blend it out just a little bit. These eyeshadows really do not budge all day long. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows really quick and I'll be right back. Next, I'm going to take this eye pencil from Cargo and this is in the shade Lake Como. And I'm just going to run this along my lower lash line. I really love this blue color. I think it's so pretty. Especially if you have brown eyes, I think this looks really, really nice. And once I've filled it in, I'm just going to take this a little bit on the outer edge of my lower lash line. Just really running it in between my lashes. And I'm just gonna blend it out just a little bit so it doesn't look very uneven. For my mascara today, I'm gonna use this Guerlain's mascara, and this is in the shade Black. For my highlighter today, I'm gonna use this Huda Beauty's Nymph in the shade Aphrodite. Then I'm gonna take this setting spray from Huda Beauty, and I'm gonna spray it in my palm, and I'm gonna just press it into my beauty blender. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the highlight and then work it in. And then I'm just gonna take it on the highest points of my cheeks. I'm gonna build it up just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spray some more of it. I'm gonna pick it on my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna take this all over my face. This I feel like gives you such a nice glow, and this spray actually holds the makeup all day long. For my lips today, I'm going to go ahead and use this lip liner from Lorac, and this is in the shade Alter Ego. And to fill in my lips, I'm going to use this Huda Beauty's matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Interview. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and I'm just going to pick it up on my finger actually, and I'm just going to dab it in the middle. And that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I want to say thank you for spending your time with me today, and I will see you next time. Ciao.